am Salesforce MVP Becky Webster, and I'm thrilled to be joined today by Mike Carrell, the Revenue Product Director at Apttus. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Becky.
Thanks so much for being here today. We are so excited to hear more about Apttus and the Billing Management app. Can you give us a quick background?
Happy to. At Apttus, we're focused on the business processes between a buyer's intent to buy and the company's realization of revenue. We call this quote to cash, and we automate the entire quoting, contracting, billing process. We also drive business outcomes by encouraging the right behaviors with our incentive suite, and by leveraging machine learning, we give you insights and recommendations. Plus, we offer our first intelligent agent that makes it easier to manage quote to cash than ever before via text, voice, or augmented reality. And we call this intelligent agent Max. In fact, we wrote the book on quote to cash, and if you haven't read it, I'll send you a copy.
I would love that, actually. Thank you. And I'm hoping you can tell me a little bit more about your billing management app and what makes it stand out.
Apttus Billing is unique because we've integrated enterprise billing with the other apps, CPQ, contracts, e-commerce, and more. Plus, we allow you to order any different type of goods, like physical goods, assets owned, professional services, usage-based services, and recurring services. Now, this sounds a little complicated, but it's actually very important to have a single view of your book of business with the customer in Apttus Billing. Also, historically, billing has been on an ERP system owned by finance, which traditionally the customer-facing team does not have access to. With Apttus Billing, your team that's responsible for orders and renewals will have access to this information. In fact, the customer can access their own information through an online portal.
Really interesting, actually, and I am hoping you can give me a couple examples of customers that have put this into practice.
Yeah, sure. You know, HealthWise is a healthcare information provider, and they use Apttus Billing to calculate the usage processing, to handle the recurring payments, and the revenue recognition. They've eliminated manual processes, increased the customer satisfaction, and then all the while they're growing their top line by 40%. Now, Dun & Bradstreet, they've implemented full quote to cash, and they've gone seamlessly all the way through to their channel partners. They've increased customer satisfaction by providing very clear invoices of the usage-based services that they provide.
This sounds really amazing, actually, and I would love to see it. Can you show us a demo?
Absolutely. I'm going to start with this quote that I have for Venture Industries. As you'll note, I've already got some software, hardware, and other subscription products. Through the activation of this quote, I've automatically created an order. Let's drill in and take a look at some of those order details. Here you can see that the order is activated. You can see that I'm selling this to Venture Industries, and you can see other relevant information for fulfillment and provisioning. An incredibly important detail here is to note that the individual line items can be activated independently, so we're never held up by any downstream processes like shipping or manufacturing. Now, I'd like to drill down into the account that we're doing business with, Venture Industries. From my account, I have a 360-degree view of the customer, including proposal, our activated order, and all of the products that they own in our installed base. We're also creating a series of billing schedules to ensure when the customer will be billed and that they will be billed on time. To get an easy overview of those billing schedules and all of the invoices that will be forthcoming, I can drill directly into the invoice overview. As you can see, we are billing for that hardware fee first, which shows us that slight bump in the first month. I can easily drill into that first month and subsequent months to see a breakdown of each of the products and services that we're billing and how we're billing them. Back on the account record, we'll notice that I've automatically generated our first invoice. And with Apttus Billing, you can automatically generate these in batch all at once or at the appropriate times throughout the month.
Wow, Mike, that demo was amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time to show us that. I'm sold. Where can I go to learn more?
You can find more information about Apttus solutions in the AppExchange, or you can visit apttus.com.
Great. Well, I'll head there right now. Thanks again for joining us today, Mike.
Thank you, Becky.